Alright, this is a quick video showing how the tail lights are hooked up on my car. Alright, real quick, ignore these. These are from my programmer. Alright, so you see here, it plugs in to the OEM harness. You know, you get brake, turn, parking, everything else from the OEM ground. I added a little 2-pin connector here. One goes to ground, one goes to turn signal. And I added a little plug-and-play load resistor for the client so they can mount it on the back of this piece of metal here. Then here, these 3 wires you see going in, we got 12-volt power for the boards, we got show mode input, and then car startup shutdown. So you see it's a little 3-pin self-terminated thing. It goes over here, it splits. This goes up into the ceiling, goes to the other side. This goes down under the rear seat. This seat pops out. It's got like a little lever right here. It lifts up and the wires come through there. Goes under this trim piece, goes through there. Under this trim piece, comes up, and then you see here I got my little ADA fuses plugged in. It's a little hard to see, sorry. But yeah, they're plugged into the front and rear power socket fuses. Front power socket turns on with the car. Rear power socket is turned on all the time. And then you see under here, it's kind of a mess because I undid the zip ties, but I created like little harnesses and plugged it all in and labeled it, so if I'm ever troubleshooting it, I know what I'm doing. But basically mine, you know, it splits off to a couple things. I have my little wireless remote controller here. So it has a ground that grounds to the bolt here. And then the input, 12 volt, comes from the same 12 volt that powers the sequencers. And the output goes to the show mode wire that runs back to the units. So basically that's it in a nutshell. You know, you use the OEM harness, you plug everything in, and you add your 3 12-volt wires, one for the boards, one for show mode, one for car startup. You know, you run them up here to the front of the car. You know, you can put your little wireless box in here, have everything hopefully a little bit cleaner when you're done. I mean, I'm going to zip tie this back up and it'll be good, but that's basically it. And then I use little 10 amp fuses for these guys. Depending on the number of boards you use, you know, it can vary. But that's basically it.